Jackie Kemigisa has always set New Year's resolutions since she joined campus in 2011.
I still wanted to challenge myself for something to achieve more in life. Mainly for me it was joining university and trying not to be a beneficiary for my parents, like asking for money.
Yet living up to such promises is not a walk in the park for 23-year-old Kemigisa, as she has come to learn.
What goals did you set? And what goals have you achieved and what have you not achieved?
Actually, this year that we're completing, the previous year, the resolution was to have no resolution because I'd failed to achieve the resolutions in the other previous year.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Kemigisa believes she often scores 6. But even with a failure to achieve some of her goals, she remains uncompromisingly loyal to the habit.
In terms of people making resolutions and following through, I guarantee you there will be less than 20% success rate.
Ethan Mosolin, a life coach, believes that although it is a good idea to set goals, there is a misconception about setting New Year resolutions.
But they're actually making wishes, and they think or imagine that they're actually making a resolution. Because for me, a resolution, you commit, you plan, you do whatever it takes to make sure it happens.
According to a research done by Forbes, only 8% of New Year goals come to fruition.
For me, the challenges have been, one is commitment, because you can't predict what the year is going to look like, but you can only hope.
Maybe you've planned for something to do, and then a problem comes in, so it hinders your plan.
According to the research, the biggest impediment to achieving New Year resolutions is setting unrealistic targets.
8 different areas, and someone sets 5 goals in each area. At the end of the day, those are 40 goals. You're setting yourself up for frustration and failure. Rather than pursue 4 goals at a time, instead have 4 goals in the course of the year. Then focus on 1 goal per quarter.
One can set goals ranging from personal life to financial discipline.
Your spirituality, your relationships, your career, finances, business, contribution, or the impact you want to create in the world.
However, people like Esther Nakalema believe setting New Year's resolutions is a waste of time.
I'm Jeremiah 29:11, that God has good plans for me, plans to prosper me, not to harm me, plans to give me hope and a future. So I don't really think I need a New Year resolution.
We are motivated when we achieve. And how do you achieve when you don't know what the goal is? You achieve when you set something and then you get it done. Then you're like, yay, I did it.
Unfortunately, many of us do not live up to what we have set. But what should you do to ensure that you achieve what you have set out to do?
Is have a routine, have a coach, and then number 3, keep reviewing those goals.
For those interested in setting goals, Mussolini says November and December every year are a good time to take stock of the closing year while setting goals for the new year. However, it is never too late to set a New Year resolution. NTV picked opinions from the public about their New Year's resolutions.
What I'm setting for the coming year, I want to go back to school because what I've achieved has really inspired.
So I'm carrying forward 3, which I want to work on next year.
Why do you exactly set resolutions?
Because it gives you a vision.
I think all my resolutions I always set never ended unfulfilled because I always took serious view of what I've planned.
Gertrude Tumusime with Kwade, NTV.